Welcome to another video of my cycling journey. This was my first week of training where I fully focus on cycling. The main focus of this week was to test and determine how I am in terms of fitness and performance. For that, I will have to determine my FTP so I can train with the correct powers. The training didn't go as planned, especially the tests. I had some problems with the app that I used to do the tests, and I ended up not getting the results I expected, but that's part of it. And in life, not everything goes as planned, so we have to deal with it. So on the first day, I simply choose a Ruby track with 51 kilometers, and I did the route. The training lasted 1 hour and 27 minutes with an average power of 182 watts and an average frequency. My BPMs were 130 BPMs per minute on average, so it was a very chill workout, pretty easy overall. The second day, when I turned the Ruby app to go train, I saw a race, so I kind of went away from what I was planning to do and just decided to do the race. It was a 21 kilometers race, so it was a short one. I ended up stopping at 14 kilometers. Did a total of 20 minutes with an average of 267 watts. During the entire race I was in the front group. It was a group of 5 cyclists, if I'm not wrong. But every time that we got a climb, I always felt behind and then had to recover on the straights. In my opinion, it was because my weight on Ruby, I have 70, and my normal weight right now it's 66 and 67, about that. But I think that's not really an excuse. Obviously, the riders there were good, so I pretty much kept going with that group until the last big climb where I completely got left behind. And when I came back to the straight, I couldn't even recover time. I kept getting more distance from them, and I just dropped. And I left the race. I don't know. Kind of broke me mentally, to be honest. I was expecting to keep with them, but no. But despite that, it was a good training. I got a feeling of how I am right now. Yeah, for next races that I do on Ruby, I have to put my correct weight, so that's what I learned from that. On the third day, I did some quick sets, which was a mistake after doing the race the day before. I was supposed to do 4 sets, but I ended up doing only 2. On the third one I stopped. To be honest, it was a pretty tough workout. But yeah, the race the day before didn't help at all. My legs were a bit tired, and yeah, it was a bad planning. The fourth day I did a 1 hour workout with an average of 162 watts. So it was a very easy workout. But despite that, my heart rate was a bit higher than normal. I had an average of 141 BPMs, which compared to the days before the first workout, it was very high. I think this has to be not only with the accumulated tiredness of the days, but also because it was a very hot day, so that might have influenced that. But overall, it was a very good workout. On the 5th day, I decided to take a rest day. I was planning to do the fitness test the next day, so I decided to rest and yeah, just to be ready for the next day. The 6th day, I did a 3 minutes test and then a 10 minutes test. The 3 minutes test went very well, but the 10 not really. During the 10 minutes test, I use a different app than Ruby. I choose a flat track, so I don't have any climbs. But the track ended and the app switched to another one, and it was a very hilly track, so I had like during the test, the 10 minutes, I had like a 12% climb, so it was very hard for me to even keep pedaling. Despite that, I still got some results. In the 3 minutes, I had an average of 390 watts, which is, I think, good. On the 10 minutes, I had an average of 264 watts, which is horrible, in my opinion, for me. So, didn't even show anything on that test. So, the 7th day, I did an easy 48 kilometers training session on the street. So I went outside and just ride my bike. I got an average of 30 kilometers per hour. Not much elevation, like I don't remember exactly the accumulation, but it was like 400, 500, not really much. But yeah, it was a very easy training session. Not a very windy day. It was really very chill. This week I included 8 days of training because the last day it was the 20 minutes test, so I wanted to end up the week with this, so I included this day on this week. But despite that, just like the other test, this didn't go as planned. It was even worse. The app I was going to use didn't even start on my computer. I don't know why. It wasn't working, so I have to try to do on Ruby. I couldn't take Ruby off erg mode, so I had to choose a specific watts that I wanted to train on and do the 20 minutes with that, which is not really a good way to do it. So I did like 2 minutes and I stopped. I decided not to do it. We'll do this test another day. So yeah, that was kind of a waste day, but yeah, we move on. Overall, it was a very confusing and unplanned week. I felt that mentally I wasn't at my best and I stopped training a lot. Perhaps because I expected to be in a better shape, and when I saw the numbers I was doing, I ended up getting a little demotivated, leading me to stop or give up training. On those sets, I stopped. On the race, I stopped. On the test, a 20 minutes test, I stopped. So there's something I can improve there. So despite not having completed all the tests, I was still able to get an idea of how I am physically, which allows me to know more or less at which power levels I should carry out my training. So it was a test week, and in the coming weeks I will try to plan more training and try to complete them all. And yeah, I think that's it. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video, and see you next week. Bye.